All right, welcome back to Crappy Design. Before we get into things, I'm going to crappily design the intro of this video and let you know that a few days ago there was a new vlog that went up on the vlog channel. If you're interested in cool cars and stuff, it's there for you. I made a mistake not mentioning this in the last Reddit video because that was actually about cars. So missed opportunity there, but now I'm letting you know. What a crappily designed intro that is. Link in the description. So let's get into the last month of crappily designed things. Why don't we start down here with this coffee shop down the road from my office. Not my office. I don't have an office. I work from home. Not in cup. Is that a command? Because I don't know. It's safe to obey that while on the road. Also, like, I'm just trying to figure out the motivation for naming your coffee shop that as well. Like, is that your signature thing? Is like you put nuts into your coffee cups? I've never actually heard of that being a thing before, but then again, I don't drink coffee, so maybe it is a thing. You can let me know, all of you coffee drinkers out there. But also driving by that, I'd be like, why is it telling me to do that? I'm driving. Who wouldn't love to look like they're about to shoot their dog? Is that really a product that's for sale? Jesus Christ, that's horrible. Love the top comment. It's like, listen, dog, I need you to keep walking. Don't turn around. It's like just your dog walks look like a permanent, like, impending execution. Jesus Christ. It like the leash then looks like the trail from a bullet just entering into the dog's neck permanently. That's terrible. That's so terrible. Why would you ever get, like, other than buying it so you could make a YouTube video showing how terrible it is? Why would you ever buy it unironically? God damn. That's so bad. REST stands for rest. Yeah, let's just choose random letters in each of the words in the acronym, and we'll make that the acronym. That's how acronyms work, right? You just get to choose different letters, and like my initials actually are ON. On, in case you didn't know. No, it's because J-O, I chose that one as the first letter, and then, you know, M-A-R-O-N, N as the, on. You can call me On. From now on, it's actually the worst. Why would you do protective ventilation with veno-venous lung assist in respiratory failure? Wow, that's a mouthful too. And I, like, yep, okay. The font selection on this mug leads to some misleading suggestions. Megabytes, double dick, memory stick. Yes, indeed. That right there is a double dick. Honestly, it's an honest mistake. That was a crappily designed sentence. I feel like we've all been confused by the C and the L, or like the, what is it when you have like an R next to, or when you have an M that could look like an R next to an N, or vice versa. Yeah, sometimes, when you have small, it's tough. Sometimes you don't really think about it. And I don't know why you were stuck on that font. Someone should have really caught that in hindsight, but it's an honest mistake. There was actually a dude on Reddit a long time ago who had that. Not the mug, like that, on the mug. I'm not kidding. It was a thing. Wow. Don't do this to your dog in this park. Jesus Christ. Yeah, you gotta wonder who thought that sign was descriptive enough, and it censors the action area as well. Yeah, I'm like, can I go in if I'm just walking my dog? Is that okay? Because I assure you, officer, that wasn't my intention when I walked into the park with my dog. We were just gonna go for a walk. That wasn't gonna happen. I swear to God. I know some people out there in the world, maybe they're weird, but I swear to God, that was not my intention. Okay, can we be on our way now? I don't know if this fits here, but do not leave children unattended at Whole Foods. That's a hell of a typo right there. Not really a typo, just the wrong word. I wonder if, like, is someone doing those labels on an app on their phone, and they were like looking up at their coworker, just having a discussion as they were typing out the sign. The phone was just like, yeah, autocorrect to children instead of chicken. Boneless, skinless children's thighs. What a deal. Only $2.59 a pound. I figured that would be quite a delicacy, honestly. I don't think that'd be easy to really transport. Whole Foods, you know? They really ding you on basically everything except the children's size. They give you a good deal on that so that you go to the store and you pay an arm and a leg for everything else. And then they take those arms and legs and they recycle it back. Please kill me. What an effective advertisement. Jeez. Is it, what is it? Is this like I guess it's a magazine that's aimed at single men in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. I'm assuming that's what it is. It kind of makes me horrified a little bit. Who looked at that and was like, yeah, that's artsy and looks great and well designed and not like Frankenstein's monster at all. When you want the bigger half of the pie, I don't think that's how pie charts work or percentages. Last week, we asked whether A-levels are becoming harder to pass. You said, yeah, apparently they are because you don't know how to make a pie chart, and that's probably kind of crucial to your critical thinking skills in order to pass your exams. Can I just mention, how does the 2-section pie chart come out to 99% instead of 100? A lot of things wrong here. Apparently 99% is a full pie, 50% is more like 33%, and 49% is more like 66%. That's, gonna need a second look there. This clothing display, Jesus Christ. Wow. Speaking of children's thighs, this is where this is before they make it to Whole Foods. They gotta be somewhere. This is the storage for the children's thighs. You know, it's like sushi. You don't want to freeze sushi beforehand. If it's fresh, you just go straight from the ocean to your plate. Same with children's thighs, never frozen. Left out in the open, hanging on hooks in retail stores. God, dude, can you imagine? It's dark. You're walking back from the movie theater after just having seen a horror movie. You walk around the corner, you look up, and you see dangling children in the retail store. I'd be like, Jesus Christ, pull out your phone. I need to call the police right now. Holy Jesus. Okay. Hard hats are for safety. You know how when a kid falls, you're supposed to not act concerned? Because generally they're pretty resilient. You're just supposed to be like, oh, that's funny, you fell, and like smile. And then usually the kid will get up and like, no problem. It's only when you act concerned that the kid will like start crying that they've fallen because they think something's wrong. So in this case, it's like the dad's just like, oh, you just nailed a nail. And you're like, all right, gotta act happy. And the baby's like, oh, it's no problem, Daddy. I'm doing good work. I don't feel any of the excruciating pain of having nailed my thigh. Not at all. No, we're good. As long as you're smiling, Daddy, I'm happy too. God, I'm bleeding out of my femoral artery. This university's president is really hands-on. Why though? Like, why would you even, one of those, I don't know which of the sets of hands there are the real set of hands, but I'm just like curious why they were like, yeah, we don't like this first set of hands. Let's Photoshop on a different set of hands so that it looks different. Maybe it was the bottom hands, and the bottom hands, they turned out, like, were the real ones, and they turned out a bit too, like, in the shade. And then they're like, let's just Photoshop different hands on top. But they forgot about, like, what? Why? I don't get it. I don't get why. Or maybe, you know why he is so successful to be on the cover of a magazine about success is because he has 3 arms. Dude, if I had 3 arms, imagine I'd be 50% more productive. Dude, I'd work at a factory assembly line, and I'd be the shit. Only one of these will save your life. Doesn't matter who you click with. Happy Pride Amsterdam. So, I mean, without making any sort of like political comments whatsoever, if we're just talking about purely seatbelts, you are gonna want the bottom seatbelt because you're gonna die with the top 2. But again, I am only talking about I stay away from religion and politics and all that stuff in my videos. I never talk about that stuff. But again, talking about seat belts, only the bottom one is. If I'm on a plane, I prefer the bottom one personally. Again, no politics, no religion. We're not going into that stuff. Just talking about seat belts. Jeez. Let's alphabetically order the floor numbers. That's next level. That's one of the worst things I've ever seen in my life. Like, it's only a minor inconvenience, obviously. But that's one of the worst things I've ever seen in my life in like the design of an app. Just who was like, yes, this is a good idea. Maybe it's a list that was auto-generated based upon however the app was coded, and they never realized, whoever made the thing, like, oh shoot, this code that I wrote here is also going to apply to floor numbers. Whoops. It's very possible that could be the case, but also that's just the worst. Second floor all the way down next to 7th floor. What do I pick? This counter looks like someone smeared shit on it.
It really does.
That'd be so off-putting to walk into a hotel bathroom. Just imagine, like, checking into a hotel really late at night. You're really tired. You're kind of like half asleep after a long day's flight. And then you you just kind of turn on the light real dim. And, yeah, you'd be freaked out for a moment there. Water is precious, it says. So someone really took that literally. They're like, okay, I guess I can't flush the toilet if water is that precious. Let me just take care of business on the counter. You know, we're being more environmental here. Who was like, yes, this is a good idea for a man-made quartz tile design. Poop on white. Well, anyway, that was it for this month of crappy design. I hope you've enjoyed. Make sure to like if you like. Check the playlist in the description if you want to catch more Reddit videos and things of that nature. And subscribe if you're not already. If you want to check out the blog, link in the description and outro music and all that. All right, I'll see you next time.